This is Pair of Scales in B flat major, and it is a really messy run through. In the first half of this video, I'm going to blaze through pages 11 through 13. I'm just focused on getting my lip to start buzzing again and start rebuilding some endurance. In the second half of the video, after a break, I'm going to slow down and work on accuracy. The beast. That's at 80. What you want to focus on when you're doing long tones is not pressing and keeping your airstream the same speed throughout the note. Practicing long tones is going to be the best way to re-establish your embouchure. Going to take the repeats. So obviously I have some issues with my tongue. My tongue needs to wake up. But I'm just putting my face on the mouthpiece, getting my lip to buzz, because over the last year I really haven't practiced. I'm really sorry this is very painful to listen to, but you know, some people say perfect practice makes perfect. But in my world, any practice is going to be better than no practice. So whatever you're able to do is going to be better than not practicing at all. And when it comes to muscle memory, you have to consistently work on it so that your muscle memory remembers what to do. I think I need to slow this down. This is a little too fast. So I'm going to slow it down to 72. Playing with a metronome is difficult when you first start. And even for me, it's a challenge, but playing with the metronome is so important for keeping that steady beat and feeling where the notes are supposed to be in each measure. I'm playing messy, but I'm focused more on keeping my corner sealed, and at times you can see me slightly lift my chin up because I'm trying not to press on the top lip. Next page. So my lip is already getting tired, and I am constantly resetting to try to get the notes. I'm going to admit to you right now that I have been a horn player who has been afraid of the high notes. But I can tell you this. There is an effortless way to play the high notes, and if you can get to the end of this video where I'm working on accuracy, I'll be talking more about it, and you will hear the difference in the sound that I'm getting on these high notes because of the technique that I'm using, and I'm going to call the technique the horn head voice. This might be a little much for my weak lip. It's kind of like, if you haven't been running, are you going to go run a marathon? So I've been practicing 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that's it. It feels like I've been practicing an hour. Here you can hear me adjusting my embouchure, lifting up my chin, a little bit of air escapes because I'm just trying not to press. Pressing on your lip is like the evil that's going to rob you of your endurance. As soon as you start pressing, you literally cut off your blood circulation to your lip, and that's not what you want. I'm splitting a lot of notes because, well, when you play horn, your embouchure is so fine-tuned to each note. That's where scales come in. When you practice scales, you train your muscle memory to know and feel each note on your instrument. I'm taking time to drill this measure because I'm having trouble with it. The high range is hard if your technique is wrong. I'm playing down low because I couldn't get it in my ear. I'm trying to rebuild my technique, and some people would say perfect practice makes perfect. But in my world, any practice is better than no practice. Any amount of practice that you do is going to help you reach the goals that you have. I have learned as a singer and as a horn player, the thing that we need to aspire to is to play and sing pain-free. If you are playing pain-free, that is a good indication that you are doing the right thing. This is practicing the head voice, and I'm going to be practicing it a lot. My face is getting tired, my lips are getting tired because I am falling back into old patterns of pressing. But I'm going to keep going, keep trying, lifting up my chin, not pressing on the top lip, keeping the corners seal, using my air to lift up the notes. I'm allowing myself to mess up. Again, the accuracy needs some work. I would say my tonguing is starting to sound a little bit better. My tonguing is lining up with my fingers a little more, and that helps. Measure 13 to 45. My tonguing is starting to sound a little better because I am aligning my tongue with my fingers. This is one of the biggest technique mistakes that brass players make. That is stealing your progress. The tongue and the fingers have to line up. And if you hear woodwind players, this is the biggest thing that makes them sound sloppy. Their fingers and their tongues are not moving at the same time. Let's think more about this. Air and finger alignment, tongue alignment. When everything is aligning at exactly the right time, maybe this is a solution to split notes. When woodwinds tongue and finger their note at the wrong time, it kind of sounds like a split note. On French horn, maybe this is the key to not splitting notes. Maybe the solution, maybe the answer lies in alignment. Aligning the fingers exactly with the air and tongue. As band directors, we tell our students, play in the center of the note. And this has been, I think, what I have thought. If I play in the center of the note, I won't split the note. But there are these fine-tuned elements of moving the fingers, moving the tongue, that I think actually play a bigger role in not splitting the note. So I'm going to take a breather. And do a little bit of massage. Okay, let's try embouchure studies. $47. I'm not going to use the metronome for this one because I'm just going to try to feel the note. Try to feel my embouchure. When we're playing the embouchure studies from Parascales, We want it to be as effortless as possible. This is the French horn head voice. You've got the corner seal. Your lower lip is rolled in. Your upper lip is relaxed so it can vibrate. You're not pressing on the upper lip. You are holding back your air just a little bit. Let's play some low tones. From middle C going down. So we're just letting our lips buzz nice and slow, not pressing on the top lip. It's kind of like a relaxing stretch at the end of a long workout. As I go lower, my cheeks puff because I am completely relaxing my face to get down to these low notes. It's the same day. I took a long break. Now I'm going to do a run through again, but this time I'm going to slow down the metronome. It's time to focus a little more on accuracy, not just endurance. It's been hours since I practiced. So I'm just putting a little bit of alcohol down my lead pipe. And I've set my metronome a little slower. So let's do key of B flat. One, two, ready, go. Okay, measure 9. I missed the E flat. Okay. Let's go to the next one, 40. Okay, so my air is not moving as fast as I would like it to. Let's start over. Actually having trouble seeing. But I'm going to do that one again. And when I mess up, I'm going to start over. Just on the one measure. Okay, let's put my glasses on. Shine a little bit of light on my music. $41. Okay, so every once in a while you're going to hear me doing something like this because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to press. So you hear some of the air escape. That's why that's happening. Okay, let's start over. And I am having trouble seeing my music. Let's see. Measure 17. I want to do 41 again. Let's try these. Okay, so I am really not focusing on tone. I'm focusing on keeping a consistent embouchure, not pressing, and let's do page 42, page 12. Okay, I think these glasses are better. This is measure 6. I'm gonna drill it. Okay, so what I did right there, as messy as it was, is I tightened my stomach when I went up to the high A. So let's do that measure again. And I really feel like my lips are really inside the mouthpiece. Okay, let's play around with these notes. So this is it. This is practicing the horn head voice. Learning how to manipulate these notes in the high range effortlessly. The thing is, I've got to develop the muscle memory. And the muscle memory is only going to come through consistent drilling. Ooh, was I playing E naturals? Okay, let's do it with metronome. This is measure 6. I'm 42. Again, playing low to get it in your ear. think I need to move on to the next one. 43. This measure is difficult to slur. Let's slow it down. This is measure 5, 6, 7, measure 7. Okay, I can tongue the first one. At some point in your rehearsal, you just have to trust the process and just keep moving forward. And then later come back to the things and the notes that you need to drill. There's no use in getting frustrated over not achieving your practice goal. Just come back again later or next time and keep practicing, keep drilling the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to trust the process. Trust the process. And I'm going through the motions. It's not perfectly consistent every time, but as my face gets stronger, it should get better. Even though I haven't practiced, like this year, when I did practice, I practiced like, the first time I literally did not practice for 5 months. And then I only practiced for like 30 minutes. I didn't practice very long. And then like 4 weeks after that, I practiced 30 minutes. A month after that, I practiced 30 minutes. So I've practiced very little, but the work I did in rebuilding my embouchure 2 years ago is solid and gives me a good foundation because I'm not having embouchure collapse. 44. Okay, put the metronome back on. This is a mixture of alcohol and water. I was having a bit of a scratchy throat, and so I thought, well, let me put this disinfectant down my lead pipe just to be careful that I'm not getting germs from my instrument. I also washed my mouthpiece with soap and water before I started practicing. A little bit. Take a little break. Okay, so positioning your lips on the mouthpiece so that you got the corner seal really sets the stage for an effortless execution of the notes. I mean, I can hardly believe it. Let's start over. 45. Now, I feel like my tone sounds real crash, but I am getting the notes. Okay. It is hard to slur all the notes. Okay, my face is tired. So let's see, how long have I been practicing? 20 minutes maybe. So I'm gonna take a little break. Okay, so let's do a little massage. I'm putting heavy cream around my face here. And why don't we try the jade stone? I'm recording. Why not? What is it gonna hurt? Okay. Okay, I'm going to drill a few measures, keeping my lips inside the mouthpiece. I'm going to do all the 16th note measures. So measure 1. It still doesn't feel effortless on the notes right at the top of the staff. Okay, so here is where the horn head voice comes in, because the tendency is to want to overblow to get those notes on the top, but actually you have to hold back your air. And it's the same thing that happens when you're singing high. If you hold back your air, you'll have a better tone quality. So I'm going to try to do that. This is measure 9. Now, thin at the top. It's definitely thin. But that sounds way more secure. Okay, let's go to 46. Let's put the metronome back on. Third line. My face is starting to get tired. So I'm not pressing very hard. I can feel my lips falling into old patterns, old habits. Okay, so I'm gonna try to focus on the corner seal. Make it effortless. This is the third line of 46. My lip is tired, but I'm going to really hold back my air and try to play these slurs effortlessly. Eight. Okay, now that I've done the embouchure studies, 47 and 48, kind of did a focus on playing the high note with a very small sound, effortless. Now I'm going to go back and do 46. I'm going to do the third line. Okay, so I can see how the embouchure exercises, the embouchure studies help me right now play those measures. So the other one that I struggled with was in number 43. Okay, this is number 43, the third line. Already that sounds way better. Going up to the high A. Like complete transformation. So this is why I love Parascales, because it really gives you a structure to practice all these different note combinations and leaps, steps. There's a lot of dynamic stuff that I'm not working on right now because I'm really focused on trying to just have accuracy, okay? But the embouchure studies, the lip slurs, so great. And that's all of it. We did it.